it's okay, I'm here. I lost track of time, but I'm here, and I'm not frazzled at all. I was outside. Did you know we bought a new house, a new to us house, and it's coming up on spring, and I was outside working outside because, the snow is mostly melted, and we're starting to kind of see what the land looks like, and I'm realizing we have a lot of work ahead of us, but I'm here. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to dump this out before. What'd you say? My feet are gross? Ugh, they are kind of gross. Do your feet ever get like this when you work outside? Yeah. Well, it's probably okay, right? I mean, what do you think Jesus' feet looked like? Do you think Jesus' feet were clean? Did Jesus wear Crocs like me when I'm gardening? Or Heelys like Elliot and Matthew and Caleb? Or sneakers? What kind of shoes do you think Jesus wore? What do you think, Zeph? Maybe sandals. How did Jesus get around? Did he have a bicycle? A car? How did he get around? He walked. What do you think Jesus' feet look like? Maybe kind of like mine? Yeah. Would you call Jesus' feet gross? Something to think about. Well, the story that you're going to talk about during Sunday school today is actually a story about Jesus' feet. And I'm going to tell you the story here now, but I thought it might be helpful to maybe have an idea of what Jesus' feet might have looked like when you hear this story. I think it changes it just a little bit. So the story goes like this, and this comes from John 12. Before Passover, Jesus was having a dinner with a group of friends. And Mary took a pint of expensive perfume and she poured it onto Jesus' feet. And then she wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. Boy, are you getting kind of a clearer picture here? Feet, perfume, hair. Why do you think Mary did this? Why did Mary pour expensive perfume on Jesus' feet and then use her hair to wipe it? Not a cloth, not a piece of her clothing, her hair. Any ideas? What do you think, Violet? Oh, maybe Jesus' feet were pretty dirty and smelled bad, and the perfume would have made the feet smell better. Yeah. What do you think, Zeph? Why did Mary do this?
I think that she used her hair kind of like a towel.
Oh, that she kind of used her hair like a towel on Jesus' feet. Well, the story's not quite done yet. One of Jesus' disciples, Judas Iscariot, he was upset by what Mary did. Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money from the perfume given to the poor, he asked. But Jesus stopped him right there and he said, "Leave her alone. What she has done for me is beautiful. You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me." What do you think? Should she have sold the perfume and taken that money and done something with it? Jesus said no. I don't think Mary had a lot. Think about that. Imagine if you didn't have a lot, but you had this really expensive bottle of perfume. But I think I would have been tempted to keep it for myself. Or I would have been tempted to take it and sell it and to use that money for something that I needed. But Mary instead took this thing that she had, one of the only things of value she had, and she gave it to Jesus. And she did something that it's a church word. Have you heard of the word anointed? Yeah, sometimes we do that here. Have you seen that? We'll sometimes line up and the pastors will have a little thing of oil and we'll line up and they will pray with us and they will put that oil on our head. And I've been thinking about what it means to be anointed this week, because Mary anointed Jesus' feet with one of the few things that she had. And I don't know that I understand it completely, but I know that the dictionary said anointed means dedicated to God. And when I talked with Ron Kennel about this morning, he said, being anointed is a reminder that we are loved so deeply by God and that nothing is bigger than our God. And Mary gave this gift to Jesus. She anointed Jesus' feet. As you talk more about this story during Sunday school, I want you to think about my feet, okay? As you learn more about that, let's say a prayer together. Dear Jesus, help us to be like Mary. Help us to recognize the things that we have and to not hold on to those things for ourselves, but to look for ways to use these things to love you and to show devotion to you. Be with us this week and all that we do and say, and help us to bring glory and honor to you. Amen. You may go back to your grown-ups.